Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat berjumpa kembali sahabat Sumatera Hobi Indonesia YouTube channel. Kami berdoa agar kita semua dalam keadaan sehat walafiat, tidak kurang satu apapun. Dimudahkan rizkinya, dilancarkan rizkinya, dimudahkan usahanya, dilancarkan usahanya, dimudahkan segala urusannya. Amin amin ya robbal alamin. Sahabat Sumatera Hobi Indonesia YouTube channel, dalam video kali ini kami menampilkan bagaimana salah seorang anak muda Indonesia yang mengharumkan nama Indonesia di kancah internasional sahabat. Di sirkuit Losail Qatar, Ega berhasil mengibarkan bendera merah putih. Kesuksesan Ega di Losail Qatar ini sahabat dimulai saat start berada di posisi ke-7 dan dia berhasil menempati finish urutan ketiga. Namun yang lebih menakjubkannya sahabat Sumatera Hobi Indonesia, selama balap ini Ega selalu berada di rombongan terdepan dan sempat memimpin lomba di awal-awal lomba, yaitu di lap kedua dan lap ke-13 sahabat. Selama lomba sahabat, Ega berhasil menjaga posisinya dan inilah yang menjadikan dia selalu menjadi bahan perbincangan oleh komentator balapan. Yang lebih menariknya sahabat, Ega ini sahabat berusia 13 tahun, menjadi satu-satunya pembalap termuda yang berlomba dan berhasil menaiki podium. Inilah yang nantinya akan menjadi daya tarik tersendiri di sirkuit Mandalika yang akan digelar MotoGP tahun 2022 bulan Maret ini tanggal 18 hingga 20 sahabat. Jadi salah satu daya tarik dari balapan ini nantinya ada salah satu anak muda Indonesia yang berlaga di sirkuit Mandalika. Di balapan ini peringkat pertama diduduki oleh pembalap asal Jepang Odaki dan peringkat kedua disusul oleh pembalap tuan rumah yaitu Hamad Al-Sauti di peringkat kedua. Sahabat, nama Ega sendiri melambung di balapan ini berkat aksi memukaunya seperti yang dilakukan Marquez beberapa waktu yang lalu. Nah sahabat, untuk mengetahui bagaimanakah aksi-aksi Ega yang dilakukan di Losail Qatar ini, silahkan sahabat simak beberapa cuplikan video berikut ini. Selamat menyaksikan sahabat, semoga terhibur.
Then we have the Indonesian rookie Pratama from Puetisan, and Nick added Puetisan and Pratama. I mean, one of those, plenty of those sad fallers.
We do, and then we have Hafi and Istar, another one who went down yesterday, and then Trihardika Putra at Riswanto, and it's gone too quick for us once again.
And they're out, and we're away for this second race. It's another real good push off the line from Shinya Izawa, but the number 13, that is Hakim Danish. I think no, Danish does actually maintain that whole shot. Shuffling in behind the number 14. Well, he's any of the rookies. This is the first MotoGP event they will have properly competed at on the same circuit. Very calm, Fran, really.
Yeah, it is pretty calm at the moment, isn't it? Not too much drama.
Back a shot there, number 20. So will he be in the mix later on?
It's spicy now at the front. Three abreast. Who's going to come out on top? I think it's going to be Mia. Yeah.
Pratama, though, looking very, very strong and intent on making a move towards the podium. We saw him taken out of the race, but you can see the smaller Indonesian figure there, just going to be tucked perfectly in the slipstream behind Gun Mie and Amon Adaki as we come across the line now to click down towards 11 laps to go. One of Izawa yesterday's winner. Will we see him take the lead for the first time? I don't think so, because Adaki Adaki seems like a bit of a demon on the brakes, and Pratama says no to Aizawa going
14 back in the race lead. But yeah, Pratama looking very, and I know a lot of people hate this word, racy. They're in second place. The number 7 really hustling to try and find a way through, and he has done, it looks like,
look
already.
He's really done his homework overnight, hasn't he? This is the Pratama taking the lead. The whole of Indonesia goes wild for their young rider in this
group. They have very usefully coloured helmets with the bright orange and bright yellow. So yeah, so great job again then from the Qatari wildcard to be in the same postcode as these guys. But this little freight train then of 8 riders, you couldn't bet against any of them at the moment, could you? It's still close as ever, but certainly the more the guys right at the front of this train fight it out, the more those just behind are
running once again. Bit of a taller character is Laon Cleo on that smaller Asia Talent Cup NS
in height, and the size of these riders a lot more on the smaller bikes, can't you, than maybe you can on bigger machinery, certainly like
that. Well, a lot of these riders were in the mid 212, so what you say about these riders overtaking
everyone up, but it is so true.
Well, that was
bit of a twitch.
Well, he had front end twitches quite a lot yesterday as well, and who did that let through into?
Danish in the lead, the number 13 with that pickpocketing manoeuvre
round the outside. Goodness me, that was Pratama, just sensational stuff there.
That was lovely, that was. The number 7 then absolutely on a mission this Sunday. Some great moves we've seen already, and I wouldn't be surprised if he makes a move now. Is he going to go for it? No, not quite. But the number 7 looking very keen then to get to the race lead again.
Wow.
Enjoy the natural biological grass. It's very specific. Is Pratama going to go for the lead here?
Wow,
no.
That was near a bit of a sideswipe for Adaki.
Yeah, number 7 then not quite through into that race lead, but looking like he's ready to make all sorts of moves is the Indonesian. But we've still got this little freight train at the front though. We've not got any big split.
Leading group last time around, and well, crossed the line in fact in 7th place, but has moved up 2 further places since then into P4. Yet in yesterday's race, another rider with years of experience under their belt in the Age of Talent.
Stuff to see the number 2 once again making some progress.
Well, we're coming down towards 1 lap to go, and it'll be the sets of races in Indonesia being so close. The Age Talent Cup riders will be staying in Qatar because, of course, a variety of quarantine rules in their home country.
But Pratama again, he just looks so impatient to get past, but then ultimately doesn't quite go for it. Maybe just trying to pile.
So watch Pratama in the slipstream there. Will it be enough to make the overtake before the checkered flag? Called set by Nakarinato at Puvapat back in 2015 as well. Pratama looking for another possible route around Adaki in towards turn 10. Reverse the order come the end of the actual race itself, as Pratama makes a mistake into that final turn, lost a lot of drive and a lot of places with it as well. Wakamatsu nearly shares some paint with the Indonesian rider. They're neck and neck now, along with Al-Sahuti. But okay, here we are. This is what the Asia Talent Cup's all about. Maybe that's the best line down, I think. And Danish, and there's all sorts of swapping going around. The slipstream really in second position, now making a move for the lead at his home circuit, all on his own. But what about in the run into towards turn 1 now? Will Al-Sahuti manage to outbrake him? No, just round the outside he comes, and Pratama's made his way back through towards second position as well. So that's a great recovery from the Indonesian.
Yeah, he's just it wasn't by much, it was by 0.031, but if he is in that position on the final time, then it's as you were before that drama for the Indonesian rider, back in second place, and Al-Sahuti still very much in the mix in third there to play for, isn't it?
Yeah, this is it then. 4 laps to go. This is when the tone of the race for Pratama just swarming all over the back of Adaki, the 2 rookies. Although we've had Pratama competing in the Mandalika races last year in the
for the number 2 there, just in the back of this group with the yellow helmet, and he also yesterday that Adaki comes from the Shinya Nakano team, so yeah, got some pedigree already coming into this season. But the number 14 then still in the lead by turn 1 as well this time around, not just over the start finish line, so corner, and not get attacked like he was yesterday, but that's a big if, isn't it?
Wobbles and mistakes as he breaks into that final corner as well. Not quite planted and guaranteed as Pratama now looking for a way through in towards turn 4. Will he make it? Yes, I think he will. But Adaki's been so good round the outside. Really, really impressive from the Indonesian. Indonesian. Already puts a bike length between him and the...
But really nicely done from the number 7, and he takes the race lead then. And yeah, like you say, a little bit of daylight there at times, but Adaki straight back onto the back of that machine. Effects of that crash yesterday, the Australian just not quite able to hang in with these guys over race distance.
Pratama as well, because we've not actually had an Indonesian win at least since, well, 2020. I guess it would probably be more like 2019, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So long old time.
I feel like 2022 has begun straight after 2019, so I'm still struggling with the... Great to see Indonesia back on the top step in the ATC, of course, and I'm sure Pratama is absolutely guns blazing to make it happen.
Yeah, we go to Mandalika as well on Lombok Island. That he will, well, I bet there'll be plenty of support for him out there as well. So across the line we come, and Adaki does actually retake the lead as we come to well, cars close to their chest almost as we come onto this
rebellion in believing they're really having these master plans, or is it largely just
wow, what a save from Pratama! Oh my goodness, that's sensational. I mean, he's got a pretty small frame. How he managed to hold on
the knee slider. Look at
goodness me.
So you think, oh, he's off, and then you think, oh, he saved it, but no, and he's still not quite back on the bike.
Well, you can see there, I think that is because he's a smaller framed rider. I mean, that was sensational from the Indonesian.
That was amazing. I cannot imagine the spike in heart rate there for the number 7.
And that's just me in the commentary box.
Literally. Looking like he's wanting to take back second. Like you said, got that little bit of a gap now, measuring that, but I'm sure Pratama, once he's just got his breath back a little bit, he'll be trying to cut that back down again.
And who's that? That's Al Sahuti. Goodness. Well, will that be too much? I'm not sure. I reckon they can catch him on the start and finish straight this time around.
I imagine it's going to be Adaki in first. Can Pratama do it over the final lap?
Yeah, well, the one thing that done, but Pratama is closing in on this final lap. Then Al Sahuti throwing absolutely every turn 3. He's been completely swamped, and Pratama's getting swamped as well by Al Sahuti. He's absolutely on one. He really wants his victory, but he goes wide, and it looks like they're going to let Adaki get away with it.
I think they are. I think that's probably over in second, but yeah, a little bit wide. That's just allowed a couple of guys to get back past. What has the Qatari rider got? Like you say, he created drama. He is home and dry, but this second place, third place, final few corners.
Just 2 corners to go after this one. Then Qatari versus a Malaysian versus an Indonesian, and then a Japanese rider looking to pick up any sort of this second race. Adaki is clear. Al Sahuti up the inside. Danish just behind him. Who will get the run to the line? Who will get the drive out the corner? Will the smaller frames win outstream? He will take the victory, but who will get second place? Could it be the Qatari? It's Al Sahuti. Glory for him, second place, and Pratama, the Indonesian, gets third ahead of Gun Mie. And I do hope any locals here give Hamad Al Sahuti is just celebrations and praise for his efforts today. Veda Ega Pratama then, third position with the save of the day already.
I think it will remain
slipstream. He will take the victory, but who will get second place? Could it be the Qatari? It's Al Sahuti. Glory for him, second place, and Pratama, the Indonesian, gets third ahead of Gun Mie. And I do hope any locals here give Hamad Al Sahuti is just celebrations and praise for his efforts today. Veda Ega Pratama then, third position with the save of the day already.
I think it will remain.
Nah, sahabat Sumatera Hobi Indonesia YouTube channel, itulah dia keseruan balapan Asia Talent 2022 yang diselenggarakan di Losail Qatar, sahabat, di mana Ega berhasil menempati podium ketiga sekaligus mengibarkan bendera merah putih. Semoga dari balapan ini bisa menambah semangat lagi Ega di balapan berikutnya, yaitu Mandalika, dan berhasil menduduki peringkat pertama, yaitu podium pertama di Mandalika. Kita tunggu, sahabat, aksi-aksi menarik dari Ega di Mandalika. Terima kasih sahabat Sumatera Hobi di Indonesia telah menyaksikan. Wabillahi taufik wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sampai berjumpa di video-video berikutnya. Terima kasih sekali lagi sahabat Sumatera Hobi Indonesia.